Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be love messages and energy check-in for my dearest Scorpios about your current situation or the person that's most on your mind. Now, before I get into this reading, I'm just going to give a shout out to my girl Melanie at Kismet Crystals Tarot. She's got an amazing, beautiful Etsy shop where you can find the best crystals and minerals that are all intuitively chosen. And you can also check her out on Instagram for daily and weekly mini readings at Starseeds Tarot, but all that information is in the description box. Now, as I'm doing this reading, guys, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, I think I got it all in there, Scorpios. Let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you guys, my dearest fellow Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio moon, and I love my Scorpio energy, and I love you guys. All right, Scorpios, let's see what's going on with your situation, your current situation. Freedom. Oh, yeah, time to fly. Beautiful. Ice Queen. Okay. And we also get travel. Some of my Scorpios, you guys, without a doubt, you're planning a trip. Some of you, you may, I feel like you're releasing a past person with this Ice Queen, and you're either planning a trip with friends, you know, family, but you're doing what you can to just sort of up level. And some of you guys, you may feel like you were kind of stuck either in a particular place because of somebody, whether that's an actual place or whether that's, you know, whether that was just like a mental and emotional space, and you're ready for freedom, you're ready to fly, you want to explore. Again, it's going to be different for all of us depending on restrictions, but some of you guys, you might be moving back home, or you might be traveling to go see family. But some of you guys, it's a beautiful family vacation that's coming up, and it's exactly what you need. It's going to be, I just get this huge, beautiful, hard reset, Scorpio. Something here that's been bothering you. If you've been having a hard time, you know, if you've been obsessing over somebody, or you've been having a hard time letting somebody go, this is exactly what you need. You're letting yourself be free, wild and free, Scorpio. I cannot support you enough in this endeavor. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes through. Let's take a look at the overall energy. Some of you might be traveling to see family, whether that's your children, whether that's, you know, whether that's your children, whether that's your parents, brothers, sisters, you name it. All right. And I also just got family reunion too. Might be in for some of you. So we kind of get a match with the Ice Queen and the King of Swords. And you can see that they're kind of looking at each other. So Scorpio, I do feel that somebody's got their eye on you. They're thinking about reaching out or communicating. Now, it very well could be this past person, but it could be somebody new. So let's get more information. All right, so somebody here is, they're watching, they're waiting, they're strategizing. This may be the past person feeling like they didn't put in enough work. Again, this could be somebody at work, all right? They see you as the Six of Wands. Wow, you definitely stand out, Scorpio. You are, you know, the cream of the crop. You are the best of the best. You guys are experiencing, you know, some of you guys, you're experiencing something happening at work, like some sort of major, like moving on up, getting a promotion. Some of you guys, some of you might be flight attendants, or some of you guys are traveling for work, but for others of you, you've reached a level of financial independence and freedom. And it's like, this person's looking at you. They're like, damn, Scorpio, look at you, Six of Wands. Major victories here. You're definitely in the spotlight. Some of you guys might be influencers. If you guys have like a YouTube channel, or you have some sort of social media platform, Scorpio, I see that really, really taking off. This person, whether you know them or not, they're watching you, and they're like, holy moly, look at Scorpio go. Wow. Scorpio energy, this is what's hidden. You are hidden. Okay, so maybe you have cut off communication with this person. I do feel like this is a past person who's definitely watching you. It may have been somebody that didn't put in a lot of work in the connection, and you just, you know, it's taken you a lot with a very heavy heart to release this person. Some of you, you may have family with them. You may have talked about having family with them. or blending or merging families. But what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is that you're no longer accessible to this person. So they have to either watch you online, or they're making fake accounts, or they're watching tarot readings, getting psychic readings. But they see that you're really, really up leveling. Some of you guys, you don't work with this person anymore like you did in the past, but you've got some sort of promotion, or you've been transferred, or maybe it was like you met them through like a side hustle and now your business is really taking off. All right, and we get the Hermit card. Somebody's going to reach out. This is a major up-leveling. I think what's happening here, Scorpio, the tables have turned. This person may have been a little bit arrogant towards you in the past. Maybe they're a boss with the King of Swords. Maybe there's somebody who held a higher position, but they're watching you. So I'm seeing like they kind of felt like they were above you, but now they're seeing this sort of rise to fame, or this fortune, or this success. You're setting yourself free. Some of you guys are taking like an amazing trip. Some of you they might try to reach out to you when you're on vacation. You might not get the message until you come back. For some of you, you will, and you're going to be like, "Oh, I'm in Jordan, or I'm in wherever it is that you are. I'm on the beach." And they're like, "Really?" Like they thought they didn't. It's almost on. It's not that they didn't expect this from you, Scorpio, but they weren't sure. I think you were holding on to this connection for quite some time, or holding on to this place, or maybe some of you guys have even moved. I think this person is kind of stressed because they might reach out and you've already sort of taken off, you've already moved, you're on vacation, or you're just like, yeah, sorry, you should have capitalized when you had me. Overall energy, the Fool. Somebody's feeling a little bit foolish here, Scorpio. I do feel like the tables have turned. This person, they may have made you feel somehow that you weren't good enough. Whether it was it was at work, or whether it was like they sort of made you feel like an option or something, because the Hermit in reverse is like somebody's seeing things differently. They're coming back and they've learned the lessons. They're not going to repeat past mistakes. But I feel like this could be you, Scorpio. You might be teaching this person like a really intense lesson. This is somebody who I think was quite had a lot of ego. But they're watching you. You are going to have a lot of success, I'm getting, in your business and your work. Some of you guys, you have a spiritually based businesses here with the death and the rebirth. You guys are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe this was a really tough breakup. I feel like, Scorpio, you held on to this person for a really long time. You really love them, but you are setting yourself free. You're not going to let anybody or anything hold you back. You're in this Ice Queen energy. You want what you want and you're going after it. Beautiful, Scorpio. This is awesome. All right, so let's see. We've got the Moon card. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer or Pisces, or somebody with that in their chart. It could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this person is seeing things differently. And this came out in the Libra reading. It's been coming out in a lot of readings. This is somebody that is watching, waiting, strategizing, kept you waiting too long, maybe had some ego energy. It was like my way or the highway type energy. This is somebody who I feel like at some point in time, they made you feel less than. They made you feel like you weren't good enough. And you are just like, I feel like that was gasoline on the fire to get, you were like, I'm just going to prove this person wrong. I think you're proving everybody wrong, Scorpio, which is pretty amazing. And we get the Knight of Swords. Wow. Somebody here, they want to communicate with you, but they're not sure how you're going to receive it. Some of them, it's kind of like, I like a dog with a tail between their legs. Like they want to reach out. They also want to congratulate you because something that you're doing, whether it's at work or you're taking an amazing vacation or you're just following your dreams. Some of you guys, you just up and moved. Like I'm feeling like this person maybe thought that you would always sort of be around, that they would be able to contact you whenever they wanted, or if things didn't work out with whoever they were messing around with. Okay, and that may have been the case in the past, but this person's going to reach out and they're like, oh, you've moved to another country. Oh, you've moved to another state. Oh, because it's crazy. It's really crazy because you don't want any drama, Scorpio. It's like, I think you had a lot of drama. You spent a lot of nights sort of crying over this person. You spent a lot of nights, trying to fix things, trying to figure out how to make things work. I'm getting some of you guys were trying to manifest this person. Okay. And you're just not doing that. And you're setting yourself free. There's something really beautiful coming up for you, Scorpio. Yep. This person, they're feeling a little bit intimidated is what I'm getting. I think they're also feeling a little bit foolish. Yeah, because they either kept you as an option, they were juggling you, they may have ghosted you, okay? They feel like there's unfinished business, but now there's this distance between you guys. Whereas like Scorpio, before you were sort of waiting for them, you were sort of chasing them. Not anymore. They can absolutely feel it. And they're going to reach out thinking that, hey, you want to get a coffee, you want to get a beer? And you're like, I'm in Tahiti. Yeah, so no. you know, so they're a little bit there, and I think they're starting to, I think they had quite an arrogant attitude towards you, maybe about work or about money or about, I don't know, positions in life or something like that. And with the Strength card in reverse, it's like they're starting to see that you are like, you've totally surpassed them, whether it's financially or like fame or fortune. You're finally getting, recognition for what it is that you love, Scorpio, or you will be shortly. Yeah, this person is, this person wants to communicate. They actually want to express regret for not putting in the time and the effort. You do have to be careful though, because I do feel like this person is watching your rise to fame and they're like, oh man, I really missed an opportunity with somebody who's really awesome. I should have seen it when they were in front of me. So again, you're going to have to check this person's intentions. But for many of my Scorpios, it's like you're not looking back. You've set yourself free. And of course, that's when this person decides they want to come back around. So they're seeing you as like victorious. They're seeing you as, wow. They're seeing they want to come in, they want to make an offer. They also see that you have a lot of offers. So some of you guys, if you're like actors or I don't know, you're just getting a lot of offers when it comes to love, when it comes to business, when it comes to opportunities. It's like the world is your oyster. And they're like, damn, Scorpio, but they're starting to feel a little bit foolish, maybe about the things that they said to you in the past. They may have tried to sort of like put you down, try to, make you feel like you weren't good enough. But they want to offer you something. Okay. But what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, you may reject that offer because I think this is somebody that you used to sweat pretty hardcore. I really do. And I think that you have sort of elevated. We don't see her on the deck, but you've elevated to Empress status. For some of you, you did have a family with this person. And it was like maybe you had a business idea, like, you were maybe like a stay-at-home parent. You had a business idea and they kind of poo-pooed it. Now it's like really taking off. But what I'm seeing here too is, Scorpio, you might not feel like you can be tied down right now because you're experiencing a lot of success. You might not even have time for love and relationships right now, Scorpio, because I see things really blowing up for you. And I think before that was sort of your main focus, and it definitely you were trying to manifest this person. But now that you're in Empress energy, remember this is not a gender specific reading, but Scorpio, it's like you see this person like before they were your be all end all, they were your emperor. But now you're like, you know what? I need somebody who's really truly going to be an emperor to sit at this throne next to me. And you sort of proved to me that you didn't believe in me, or that you're not that. Okay. And you might have some other offers. You might be dating around. I feel like you're just setting yourself free. You're doing what makes you happy. But what's hidden here, Scorpio, is you, death and rebirth. So tell me more. Ooh, yeah. This person, I think you've set yourself free here. And we get the King of Cups. This person, they may not have told you how much they love you. I think they're realizing a little bit too late. Too little, too late, Scorpio, that they really love you, but it's something that's like making them lose sleep at night. They want a second chance with you, Scorpio. They're going to come in and tell you everything that they've learned, okay, that they're seeing things differently. I'm kind of seeing the Hanged Man energy. If you're a Libra, Scorpio cusp, the messages are kind of similar, but way different cards. But check out the Libra reading, or if you're dealing with a Libra, because that's about somebody seeing things differently, not seeing what they had right in front of them. It seems to be kind of a theme right now, you guys, that like a lot of you, you're letting go of these past people or these energies that just didn't serve you. You're shifting your focus away from, not that you don't want love and companionship, but you're shifting your focus onto your spiritual journey and onto your health and your wealth, your success. And people are like, I'm getting that you're making people like, you turn heads, people like drop their jaws when you come around, because Scorpio, I'm getting that you are hot, you're looking good, and you're like full on confident. This person, where if this is somebody you used to sweat, they now sweat you. Like they don't feel good enough for you at this point in time. Yeah, some of you guys, you're going to say, absolutely no, I'm moving on. You missed your chance with the Four of Wands. You know, this is somebody that I think you wanted to put in the effort with. Maybe you lived with them, maybe you had children. Yeah, this is, you know, I feel like it's too little too late. You've taken what you've learned from this situation. I think you gave them ample opportunity here, Scorpio, to make a decision. And I'm seeing the Two of Swords. It's like failing to see, not wanting to make a decision. I don't think they trusted. I don't think they trusted for whatever reason that you were going to be this successful, or they didn't see it. And it's like, you don't have time for that anymore. You don't have time for that. You're taking what you've learned from these situations and you're like, there's something bigger and there's something better out there for me. So Scorpio, this past person, they are grieving. Okay, they are absolutely grieving. They're regretting not telling you how they truly felt. They want to come out of conflict. They're going to come in and offer you some sort of an apology. You know, some of my Scorpios, you know, you're going to move away from this connection. You're moving on. Okay, but we do have the Justice card. So this is some sort of karmic justice. Okay, I do feel like whatever this person offers you, when they do come back in, it is going to create like this Eight of Swords energy. We see that again, like it's going to make them feel better, but it's kind of going to make you feel like, well, you know, why are you telling me this now? Okay, so again, remember, you guys all have free will, but it's really important that this person, you know, this person, I feel like this person is going to offer you a really big apology. They're going to tell you how foolish they felt for either I don't feel like, maybe they were gaslighting you, but like, you know, ghosting you, leaving you behind, not believing in you. I think they also said some pretty hurtful things to you, Scorpio. And, you know, Scorpios, you guys have like jumped a timeline here and you're like, you know, I don't have time for this small town BS. You know, or I don't have time for this, you know, this drama or this emotional manipulation. Like, I'm on to bigger and better things. Okay, but again, you all have free will. Some of you guys, you've been waiting for this person, or you waited too long for this person, and you're just setting yourself free. Yeah, does this situation align with your values and morals? I think this is what you're taking a look at. You're looking at somebody who made you feel less than, treated you like an option, or didn't believe in you. Okay, and as much love as you may have for this person, you're like, you know what, can I really be with somebody like that? So Spirit's saying the timing, it may not have been right. The timing wasn't right. You might have met this person, you know, because I'm not even getting like a rags to riches story here, Scorpio. I feel like you've worked really hard to get where you are. Okay, and this person met you at a time when maybe you didn't have it all, or maybe you went, but I think you were really honest about it with this person. You know, this is something that actually I channeled before I did this reading. It's funny, it's coming back to me. You know, it's about like, you know, I know that like I've made some mistakes, and I get my Scorpios out there. You guys have been making a lot of sacrifices and rebuilding. And this person, for whatever reason, like I feel like they did recognize that, but they used it against you, or to put you down. And now that they see that you're overcoming all these obstacles, it's like they want a second chance. They almost like they have to eat their words. They want to take back what they said to you. That's what I'm getting. This relationship can stand the test of time. I think this is what you really wanted, but I think you're realizing that like you might have to move on to find stability, because it's like it's hard for you to wrap your head around why they weren't able to, you know, build you up instead of like, I just heard, oh my God, this is going to date me, but I just heard, Bad Religion, you know, build me up just to tear me down like a skyscraper. And it's like, you're kind of wondering like, why were you tearing me down, kicking me while I was down, or while I was trying to make this dream happen? Because I see that there's a lack of, you're going to move away from it. If they can't come in and offer you stability, then you're absolutely moving away. An addiction is affecting this relationship. For some of you guys, you feel like this is a karmic situation. For others of you, I feel like the tables have turned, you know, and addiction can be many different things. It doesn't have to just be, you know, substances or alcohol. It can be overthinking. It can be sex. It can be shopping. You may have, you know, and I'm seeing that with the Ten of Swords here as well. This can be codependent behavior. It can also be addictions. For some of you, I feel like you gave this person a pass. I think this person also has been through a lot. You guys connected. You were holding space for this person. You wanted to heal with this person. Because I feel like you guys have both sort of been through parallel experiences or difficult pasts, and you may have given them a pass where you wouldn't have given other people a pass. I think this person too, they may have had their own sort of issues with addiction, whether they were drinking or whatever it might be. And I think they're also realizing that, because I think they're also realizing how much you gave them, that you were holding space for them, how forgiving you were of like their shortcomings, but I feel like they weren't forgiving of you. Okay, and that's total BS, and I think you're seeing that. I do think that many of you still love this person though. Okay, we get abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now without a doubt, Scorpio. You guys are experiencing some sort of glow up, getting a lot of attention. Your business is taking off. You're getting some sort of fame and fortune. Financial challenges, yeah. So I feel like when you met this person, you may not have had a lot, okay? And I think they kind of use that against you. But I think intuitively, Scorpio, you also knew that this was coming from a place of their own insecurity, because I think they kind of knew that you were going to pass them. Yeah, that you were going to be more successful than them. Okay, and so they may have said and did things that were kind of like backhanded compliments. I feel like many of my Scorpios, you're seeing it for what it truly is, and with a very heavy heart and with still a lot of love, you're walking away from this person. Yeah, honeymoon. So there's some sort of travel here involved. Without a doubt, we get travel and freedom. You know, the honeymoon card for me is also a card of borrowed light. So like under moonlight, everything can be so romantic, especially if you've got a few drinks in you, you know, and things seem so great. But when the sun shines, it's a totally different story. So I think many of my Scorpios, you guys have taken off the rose-colored glasses. Some of you, you may have children with this person. This could be somebody from your childhood. You may have been in a very long-term relationship, but I also see the Fool in reverse. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to say this, but some of you guys, there may have been a miscarriage, or there may have been the loss of a child involved. I don't know, in your past or in their past or between you guys. That's not going to be for everybody. But what I'm getting here with the children card is like you've up-leveled, you've matured, and you're seeing this person as kind of foolish now. Okay, but there's a very strong connection between you guys. Okay, so again, moon energy really strong, and I think we had the moon come out. You may be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, but it's like there were a lot of red flags here, and we see make the effort. Like, and I think Scorpio, I think you made all the effort in the past, and so you're like, you know, I don't think you're up for another go. I really don't. I feel like you're like, I want something stable. I want, you know, and I think you absolutely loved, adored, totally sweated this person in the past. And it's too little, too late. Red flags, again, you may have ignored red flags in the past, either that they were like a player or playette, or they had addictions, but I think you were forgiving of that. And I think you poured your heart out to this person, Scorpio, and they weren't forgiving of your shortcomings. Why do I keep messing things up? Yep. I think this is what you felt for a while, but then everything is really starting to take off for you. I hope you don't find out that I've been watching this. Yeah, this person is absolutely watching your glow up. And I think they're regretting letting you go, but I think they also had a fear of your success. They knew that you were onto something, Scorpio. They knew this is somebody who I feel like may be controlling. They might like to always be alpha. Okay, or they had more money than you did when they met, or maybe again you could have been married to this person and you had like a business idea or something, and they kind of poo-pooed it, and they're like, well, you know, I'm the one who makes more money. Not gender specific reading, you guys, so just I hear a million voices in my head telling me the things I should have said. Yeah, so they feel foolish about some of the things that they said to you. I'm not ready to settle down. This person, you know, Scorpio, I feel like that's you now. Okay, you may have really wanted it with this person. They may never gave you that stability. And you make my heart skip a beat. I get butterflies whenever we talk, but it's not enough. I feel like it's not enough. This person has a lot of anxiety about approaching you. And, you know, but I think, Scorpio, I think you made a lot of effort in the past, and this person didn't. And it was like they forced your hand. They forced you to walk away. They forced you to turn your back. Okay, and it's like they do want to come in and make the effort, but they're strategizing. But I think they're really nervous to approach you. And I think for a lot of my Scorpios, you're taking what you've learned from this situation and you're moving away. It's too little, too late for many of you. Now, of course, you guys have free will, but I do see there's something here about red flags and addictions. There's some sort of codependent behavior. Again, this person, you want to know what their intentions are before you get emotionally involved with them. And some of you, you're not even going to let it get there. You know, you're going to have who's this, you know, type response to a message they send you, or a phone call or an email. I think you're even going to surprise yourself, Scorpio. I really do, because I think you never thought the day would come where you would turn your back on this person, or you would make this person wait. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Scorpio. Take care.